All right, the next lift we're going to do for our lower body are going to be calf raises. We're only going to do one set. Now, don't let this number scare you, but we're going to go one set of 100 reps. Now, to do these 100 reps, you're going to start off up against the wall, put your hands up high on the wall, and you're going to just try to come up on your toes, get your fingers up as high as possible for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to keep a good pace all the way up to 100. Now your calves are going to feel like they're on fire probably by rep 60, maybe even rep 50. So when you're doing these, you get to that rep 50 and your calves are burning, you've got to push through that burn. Because as you're pushing through that burn, you're breaking down muscle and it's going to build back stronger, and that's what you want. So we're going to go one set up to 100 repetitions. Now to make this one easier, you're just going to decrease the amount of reps that you do. But I do encourage you to try to push all the way till you get to 100 reps. And if you want to make these harder, do more than 100. You can do more than 100 reps, or you can hold it up at the top for a 1-second count for every single rep. Now again, that's going to be one set of 100 repetitions. All right, the last lift we're going to do for our lower body is called double leg extensions up on the stability ball. Now to do these, go ahead and act like you're getting back into push-up position, but this time, instead of getting into push-up position, you're going to come down to where you're on your forearms. Now once you get on your forearms, you're going to go ahead and keep up in this position with your legs straight. Now to do these, one rep, you're going to pull your knees down into your chest, and then you're going to extend your legs out. When you extend them, really truly extend and flex tight through the front of your thighs, and then bring it back in. And extend out, flexing tight through the front of your thighs, and in. Out and flexing through your thighs. Now, when you do these, make sure that you're really flexing those legs when you go up to the top. Hold it for a 2-second count for every repetition. We are going to do 2 sets of 20 repetitions. And if you want to make these easier, just decrease the amount of repetitions that you do. And to make these harder, when you go out and you're holding it, make sure instead of holding it for 2 seconds, hold every single rep for 5 seconds. Make sure you keep your abs and lower back tightly engaged while you're doing this lift. And you're going to do again 2 sets of 20 repetitions. All right, the first lift we're going to do for our core are called high crunches with their rotation. Now, when you do these, you're just going to lie back on the floor, get your light dumbbell, and you're going to do a crunch getting high up off the ground. I want you to come up really high, and then you're going to do a rotation from left to right. That's 1. Left, right is 2. Left, right is 3. Now, you're going to take that up to 15 repetitions. Now we're going to do 2 sets of 15 repetitions. And when you do these, if you want to make them easier, you can drop your weight. Try to do them that way. If that's not enough, decrease the amount of repetitions that you do. And to make these harder, you can increase the amount of weight you do. But the best way to do this one is make sure you get as high up off the ground as possible. Doing that rotation, make sure that you do your rotation very slowly. And that will definitely increase the intensity of this lift. Now again, we're going to do 2 sets of 15 repetitions. All right, the next lift we do for our core is going to be crunches up on the stability ball using our light dumbbells. Now these again, you're going to get yourself into crunch position where the middle of your back is on the middle of the stability ball. Go ahead and extend the dumbbell out in front of your eyes, and all you're going to do is bring that crunch up, bring it towards the ceiling. Make sure you don't rock forward. We want to drive this straight up towards the ceiling and back down. There's 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to do these 2 sets of 25 repetitions. Now to make these easier, you can always drop your weight. You can also decrease the amount of repetitions that you do. Now to make these ones harder, just increase the amount of reps you do, or you can increase your weight. So instead of doing 25, bring it up to 40, even 50 repetitions if you can do it. Now again, that's going to be 2 sets of 25 repetitions. the next lift we're going to do is for our lower back and hamstrings. Now, when you do this, you're going to get yourself kind of in push-up position up on the ball like we've done before. But this time, I want you to keep your knees bent in this, so that you look just like this. Now, we're going to do these one leg at a time, these hyperextensions. So you're going to go ahead and extend out your left leg. Now, when you got that leg extended out, you're keeping the right knee bent on the ball. You're going to come down until your leg just about touches the ball. Then you're going to bring it straight up, squeezing through your glutes and lower back. Bring it back down, touch the ball, right back up, squeezing through your glutes and lower back, down, up, and squeezing through your glutes and lower back. Then you're just going to switch it, bringing this leg down and now extending out your right leg, coming down, touching the ball, and extending it up, squeezing through your glutes and lower back. Now, for these, we are going to do 2 sets of 10 repetitions each leg. Now, when you do these, if you want to make these a little bit easier, decrease the amount of repetitions you do. Also, you can do these on the floor if you're not comfortable being up on the stability ball. If you find yourself falling off balance a lot, just really engage your core. Keep your abs and lower back extremely tight the whole time you are doing this lift. If you want to make these ones a little bit harder, when you extend your leg up to the top, when you're squeezing through your glutes and your lower back, hold that out for a 3 to 5 second count for every single rep. Now again, we're going to do 2 sets of 10 repetitions each leg. All right, the last lift we're going to do for our core is called planks on the stability ball. So go ahead and get your stability ball out in front of you. You're going to get so that your forearms are on the stability ball. And all you're going to do is roll forward as you pull yourself up on your toes. Now once you get on your toes, you're just going to hold it here, keeping your body as straight as a board for 45 seconds. After 45 seconds, you're just going to bring it down, rest for about a 10-second count, and go right back up into your second set of the plank. Now, the modifications are very easy for this lift. If you want to make it easier, all you got to do is decrease the amount of time on your hold. And if you want to make it harder, you're going to increase the amount of time on your hold. Now again, that's going to be 2 sets of 45 seconds.